Hey, I'm Jordan, and this is my wife Sarah, and we're going to tell you a little bit about Soap for Syria.
Soap for Syria is a project that directly benefits Syrian refugees.
We sell soap that we make, and the money that we get from selling that soap goes towards supporting our friends in Ankara, Turkey, who are giving resources and food and clothing to Syrian refugees.
3 years ago, we started making soap. Our soap is cold processed, vegan, and 100% natural.
Soap for Syria, it really began out of an immense desire to do something about this huge refugee crisis.
Our hearts were really breaking. These people have lost everything. They've also lost their loved ones in the process as well. So people are grieving and hurting and very lonely, and we know that God's heart breaks for these people.
And as overwhelming as that is, we still wanted to do something tangible. We wanted to actually feel like we were contributing towards the huge need. We have friends that live in Turkey that they've been there for many years, and as refugees have come into the country, they've sort of adapted to accommodate these beautiful people from Syria.
And so our friends have opened up their church to care for people coming into the country.
And they've developed a simple system for caring for them.
They're partnering with as many churches as possible in the area.
These are people that I've met and I've spent time with and I've walked the streets with. And so the idea of Soap for Syria was combining just this interest that we had in soap making and coming to the realization that we could sell that soap and give the money that we get from that soap and give it to our friends that live in Ankara. We really hope that Soap for Syria would be a catalyst in people's lives to help them to begin to think more positively about refugees, to pray for these beautiful people that need help.
People are all made in God's image, and they deserve dignity and respect. So we need to think rightly about people, and we as believers need to love like Jesus has told us to.
It really makes me think of Jesus when he talks in Matthew 25 about whatever you did for the least of these, you did to me. You didn't just do that for those people, but you in fact did that for Jesus himself. And I wonder if refugees could be a part of that group as well, that how we treat or think about the refugee, that's in fact how we're treating and thinking about Jesus. So hopefully with Soap for Syria we could be just a small voice, if anything, to advocate for the beautiful families and mothers and fathers and children and teachers and doctors and nurses and people like you and me that by no choice of their own are in a situation that they desperately need help. By buying a piece of soap, the money that you use to buy that piece of soap would go towards a ministry that is supporting these people. And we hope that in the action of buying some soap, it could hopefully mobilize that person to start praying for the refugees, or thinking about them at least, and orienting their lives around caring for them.
And spread the love and make some suds.